Kamaru Usman did not own Jorge Masvidal in the clinch. What the fuck are you guys talking about? It's when he was standing against the cage, he wasn't taking any real significant strikes. When Usman had him in the clinch, he wasn't taking very significant strikes. And when he did, every once in a while, he would take a couple of kidney shots. He slipped it. He was resting. He was resting up against the cage. One, it's a brilliant tactic by Usman. Because if you got him pinned against the cage and he's got to slip it, then Jorge Masvidal is not going to knock you the fuck out. That's the whole reason why he was up against the cage, was to wear down the clock, buy time, and make sure Jorge Masvidal didn't score. Okay? So it was brilliant. Yes, it was brilliant. And yes, he got him up against the cage a lot. He got up against the cage. It was in good frequency. He did a good job of it. But he didn't own him there. He didn't own him there. Masvidal was resting. And again, I'm going to say it one more time. Since he wasn't taking significant strikes, he wasn't trying to slip it so fast. If Usman could own him like that, then how is he gator rolling out of the fucking mount position? Full side mount control. If you think Masvidal was getting owned, you don't understand jiu-jitsu. You don't understand jiu-jitsu. Or if you do, you overlook some shit, man. And I would beg you, go back and watch the fight. Go back and watch the fight and try it from the perspective of scoring defense. If you score defense, the same as you score offense, Jorge Masvidal fought beautifully. If you just scored that based on martial arts, Masvidal won that shit. Based on pure martial arts. Now, that ain't how the UFC works, you know, and I'm glad, because I don't want to watch a bunch of fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu guys shimmy up to each other on their knees like this. I hate that shit. Stand the fuck up, go try to kick him in the head. Then if it goes to the ground, then you pull out your fucking mastery of jiu-jitsu. That's what I'm a fan of. If you're a judo artist, you got to do a little bit more than throw the guy or try to trip him. That's fighting. But this nonsense of saying that fucking Masvidal got owned out there is wrong. Is wrong. Is dead wrong. He didn't get owned. He didn't get owned. If Masvidal lands 3 more strikes, it's an even match. It's an even match. And if one of those had got on the button, he would have knocked him the fuck out. I didn't see any time when Usman looked like he was going to knock the fuck, when he was going to knock out Jorge Masvidal the fuck out. He kicked him once, real good in the chest. Rest of those strikes were just small strikes to score. I challenge you this. Go back and watch that shit and write down, ooh, if that thing had have connected, he would have knocked Masvidal the fuck out. Masvidal was guarding his chin. Kamaru was the one that almost got knocked the fuck out. The reason he didn't, Masvidal missed. He missed. His defense, yeah, okay, so he slid back a couple of times and missed some big hands. Slid back. But I'm saying that's not because Kamaru's defense was so awesome, which it was good. It's upper level. There's a reason why he's beating elite guys. But in that fight last night, he slipped it because Masvidal had a 6-day camp and wasn't training to fight Kamaru Usman like he would have been training to fight him specifically in a fucking 3-month camp. He didn't get owned. He lost. He lost by decision. But he didn't get owned. He could have won that fight. Oh yes, he could have won that fight. If he had landed one of those shots and put Kamaru Usman on his ass, not even knocked him out, put him on his ass, it's a different fight. And if you don't think it is, go back and watch it. Go back and watch that shit. And Kamaru Usman isn't so much strong. If he was so much stronger than Jorge Masvidal, then how did Jorge Masvidal end up doing fucking shoulder shimmies and getting out? Why didn't fucking Jorge Masvidal get choked the fuck out when he was on his knees? Why didn't Jorge Masvidal get ended in a fucking mount with some fucking ground and pound? Why didn't he get ended when Kamaru Usman had full side control? If he's so much stronger, if his wrestling is so good, so much better. Because it's not. Because he's not. He's stronger. His wrestling is good. He won that fight. I did not feel like it was a robbery. I felt like, yeah, man, you hit the other guy more. You press him up against the cage. You take more advantageous positions. Yeah, you win. But I watched that thing thinking more of Jorge Masvidal than I did of Kamaru Usman. The only thing I thought was, cool, Kamaru Usman's finally getting healthy. Awesome. Let's see if he can take his shit to the next level. Y'all out there who think Colby Covington is this fucking dude in outer space and Kamaru Usman is miles better than the next guy, please take a look. Please take a look at who you think he's better than. Okay? He's winning. He beat, Kamaru Usman has beat 6-day camp Jorge Masvidal. Brain in space, going through mental and psychological things, has to be Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley looked stupid in the last two fights. And he still has the skills. His skills and his genetic beast mode is better than Kamaru Usman. He just lost that fight because he was being dumb. And he's beat Colby Covington in an epic battle. In an epic fucking battle. Alright? And I think Colby Covington is one of these guys where if he can clean up his bullshit, yeah, he can be elite. But right now, all I see is a dude he instead of fighting the fight that he should fight, he tries to do the thing that he wants to do. Justin Gaethje did that. Justin Gaethje lost a couple. Justin Gaethje cleaned up his bullshit. Justin Gaethje is on a whole nother level. Okay? And another thing. You know why I didn't make a tribute to Abdul Manap? Even though the Dagestanskis feel like family to me? Because I'm not clickbaiting someone's dad. Okay? Khabib lost his dad when he was 31. His dad was 57. My dad died when I was 31. And I was 57. So I know what that's like. So I'm not clickbaiting his dad. Okay? Alright? I chant Hare Krishna. I chant Hare Krishna every day. I chant Om Namah Shivaya every week. Okay? And go be with Allah, Abdul Manap. Okay? That's how I feel. And to summarize, you got to leave this fight thinking more of Jorge Masvidal. If Kamaru Usman was on the level that people say he is, he would have finished Masvidal. Would have finished him. If people say he was on the level that he say he is, he would have finished Covington faster. If people say he was on the level that he say he is, then, well, he did about to Tyron Woodley. That was just a bad fight. Here's what I'm saying, man. He's good. I ain't trying to take nothing away from the champ. He's the champ. He's a champ, man. He's been winning. Can't take nothing away from him. I'm just saying, watch the hyperbole. Watch the overhype. Watch it. Because he loses chances to finish guys And all he's got to do is get a little tired himself one time, and Street Jesus and Kamaru, Street Jesus 2, Street Jesus. He'll land one of those. Street Jesus fights smart. I know that now. For all the bullshit that I've said against Jorge Masvidal, I'm sorry. I saw it this fight. I saw it in the loss. Yeah, that guy's jiu-jitsu is on a whole nother level. He's a true martial artist. All right, peace.